Hi, I'm Emily Carlson, and I'm doing my presentation on Dr. Brian Iwata. This is the introduction. Dr. Brian Iwata has been working in the field of psychology and behavior analysis since the 1970s to present day. He is currently a professor in the Department of Psychology at the University of Florida, teaching psychology and psychiatry. He has contributed over 200 articles and chapters to the field of behavior analysis and psychology. His work is referenced in our textbook, Applied Behavior Analysis by Cooper, Heron, and Hayward. His research is with human participants with intellectual, learning, developmental disabilities, and behavior disorders. He is the former president of several behavior and psychology organizations, and that's the list of all of them. They include the Association of Behavior Analysis International, Division 33 of American Psychology Association, and Society for the Advancement of Behavior Analysis, or SABA. He is also the former editor of the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis. Iwata has won several significant awards for his work, including the Award for Applied Research from APA and the Award for Distinguished Service to Behavior Analysis from SABA, among other awards. Here is a list of the articles I found and included in my annotated bibliography. In these articles, one of the common elements found was the use of functional analysis in determining the reinforcement maintaining the behavior prior to intervention. This is found in all 5 articles. Another common element found is the assessment of problem behavior, or behavior that impacts the daily life of individuals, such as self-injurious behavior, stereotypic behavior, and intense aggression. This is also found in all 5 articles. The final common element that I found between Camp et al. And Thompson et al. Is the evaluation of what assessment is most effective to use determining the function of and predict the occurrence of problem behavior, whether functional analysis, descriptive analysis, or antecedent and consequent events. Iwata's work. Iwata has written over 200 articles, and while all have different topics, they all fell into a pattern of researching assessment procedures for behavior, such as functional analysis, descriptive analysis, and analysis of antecedent and consequent events. His work also focused on intervention for reducing problem behavior, such as differential reinforcement, extinction, and schedules of reinforcement. Iwata focused mostly on problem behavior, or behavior that impacted the everyday life of individuals. Iwata has continued to implement and improve the functional analysis method that he created with colleagues back in the 1980s. Mock interview. Here are the 5 questions I would want to ask Iwata. The first 3 questions pertain to his method of functional analysis, how he came up with the conditions used in the functional analysis. Does he think a functional analysis or another method is most effective at determining the function and maintenance of behavior? And what improvements, if any, can be made to the functional analysis method? My last 2 questions are about specific situations or experiences I have had in my career as a registered behavior technician. Like, what is the most effective intervention for reducing stereotypic and self-injurious behaviors that he has found in his research, and advice on the most effective way to work with individuals with severe problem behavior. Impact in ABA. Back in the 1980s, there was little work done on a method for determining intervention procedures for specific behaviors. Iwata and his colleagues took on the challenge and created a method to determine the environmental factors that maintain behavior. This method is called functional analysis. The functional analysis method has been used and replicated over the years in both research and clinical settings. Functional analysis, back then and today, is used to determine individualized interventions for specific behaviors of individuals. My company has used functional analysis to create the individualized interventions for our clients. I have also used functional analysis at my previous company and have read many articles about functional analysis. Iwata continues to implement and improve the functional analysis method. These are the references I used in my presentation. Thank you for listening to my presentation on an influential behaviorist.